baby. And nuts and testicles. You wanna try, baby. I know you can, I know your heart, and you will figure out you love me now, 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 you know I gotta leave. You love me now, 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 you know I gotta leave.
Hi everyone, this is Killshot 99 Gaming. This is Play Dead Live, the Brawl introduction with a little bit of a luau and a little bit of the Isle preview, because we've got a great tournament in store for you guys. This is not going to be a super long chat. I know it is Saturday night. You guys got football going on. You got a lot of things going on, but we did want to get everybody together. This is kind of the preview. Got some great sneak peeks for you guys before we get too far into it. How about the super chats up there, Valar? I'm not going to miss you. Hello, Nana and Army Kills. Great mods, channel members, PDL players, sponsors, Box, Burn Coin, Brawl. I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek. I am super, super happy with something that we've got in development. So I'm going to give you a few of the previews. This is not going to happen for a little while. I would say 6 to 7 months. But when you see it, you will not believe it. So let me, first of all, I want to thank you guys for an amazing Isle season. Regular season is behind us. We got 3 more matches in the Isle. And then in the future, you can see in the distance, you guys see in the distance up there, the Isle was named after whom? Leave it in chat right now. Do you guys know who the Isle was patterned after? It was Salisbury. Salisbury boys. The Salisbury Isles, and that's where you guys are playing at right now. The Faction Wars is the ultimate test of team, strategy, all of those things. It is the time that you guys put into it, a huge season, and think about all the calls, all the wins, all the strategies, the gear, the upgrades, you know, the lineup changes, everything that you guys have done, and it really comes down to Monday night, we got Vox at Sly. Wednesday night, we got Mirror Arc, and while we got the fire burning, and you guys can, the Lost are not going to attack you tonight, so don't worry. I know Ron is like, no, the Lost are coming over the horizon. They're going to touch me and take all my XP. No, I wanted to put them out there so you guys just know how dangerous they are, and you can't swim out to the Isle because you've got Jigsaw, you got Rip, you got Hacks, and you got Buzz over there doing what Buzz does, and you see that trophy. That is the prize. That is what one of you guys are going to walk away with. And before I show you some of the new images that we have for the auction house for Brawl, some of the strategies with Brawl, I want to say this to you guys. And I need this to hit home, okay? I need it to hit right to the core of the fabric. Fabric. I just came up with a new word. Fabric is fiber and fabric. Boom! I've done it. I've done it three times in a row. The fabric of who you are. Yeah, I'm not drinking. I swear. That is me. I'm kind of hot in that green shirt though. I noticed how your eyes went right to the guy in the green shirt though. You didn't waste no time. So yeah, no doubt about it. The fabric of who you are. So pay close attention to this. We do a lot of things in jest, but this week, half of the teams are going to be eliminated. And every time we have a tournament, we get the excitement of the teams going forward. And we always have a couple of players like, it hurt my soul, and I didn't want to lose, and I just don't know if I can do it, and and then they sleep on it, and it's like, yes, when's the next battleground? Let's do it. I'm going to show you guys something tonight that articulates why we do it. It's not just about that trophy up there. I know it is about the trophies. It is about the trophy rooms. But do you guys realize that you are all, your characters, your classes, your namesakes are all a part of this video game adventure? Not only in YouTube, but something I'm going to show you tonight, it's going to make sense to you a little bit more, okay? And that is when you get to the end of a season and you're really upset because you lost, and you got to kind of muster up all the energy to go back and learn new rules and play another season. This is why. Because 2 teams are going to get eliminated this week, and then next week, another team's going to get eliminated, and 1 team is going to be on that island. And that means 75% of you guys are not going to win. So prepare yourself to win, but if you do happen to not play well or lose, I'm going to show you how your gaming legacy continues to get stronger and stronger and stronger. So don't go anywhere until I get to that point, because I got something that I think personally is going to be mind-blowing. All right, so bear with me with that. Play hard, win or lose, get it together, and be ready for the brand new chapter that is, it's going to start October. So, not telling you what it is, but it's really, really good. Okay, what we're going to do tonight, we got a little bit of music. I did not want the roasted boar. Honestly, I had some pictures of a roasted boar, and that cute little pig looks so good. I was like, I don't want to eat a pig that's spinning around. Like, they were all cute. I'm like, I would rather, okay, give me some barbecue, but I don't want to see that pig spinning around burning. I didn't like it. So I was like, no, I'll eat it, but I don't want to cook it. So I didn't even put the graphic up there. I was like, some people will like it, but it was kind of freaking me out. I know it's good. I don't doubt that it's good. It just didn't look, I just didn't want to see that little pig spinning around all day long. So, yeah. All right. So I'm going to show you first and foremost a little bit of the auction house. Now, this is also your opportunity to ask some questions that you might want to ask about the playoffs, some rules, some clarification. And I know sometimes you guys just don't want to ask because, like, no, that's our secret strategy. But if there is something you want to know, now's a good time to open it up and ask, because it might help someone else. Like this question came up. Somebody asked me about bomber bundles and said there was a bomber bundle available for the Clash tournament, and we're also offering it on Monday. If that person missed out, can they buy a bomber bundle on Monday? The answer is yes. Somebody also asked the question, if they bought a bomber bundle and they used it to disperse, can they buy another bomber bundle on Monday to start the tournament? The answer is yes, you can. We are going to offer that bomber bundle and the bomber bundle on Monday, and that's it for the month. That is going to be for the entire tournament. You will not see another new bomber bundle until October when we start the brand new battleground. All right, so part of the reason why I'm going to show you the auction house is because when you get into Brawl, you are going to need a gear score. Here's why. If you make a challenge in Brawl, and let's say it's a solo challenge, and you don't have the gear, one of the villains that you run into is going to absolutely smoke you. So it's kind of a waste of your time, and it's a waste of the computer's time. All right? So it's important. Doesn't mean you have to have all triple savage like Villar. Kills. And she'll go, kills. I need to put my savage with my other 5 pieces of savage. And I got Savage 7 helmet. And I got a Savage 12 mask. And I got a Savage 15 belt. I know you haven't rolled out the belt yet, but already have it. It's like Valar will have the gear score to play Brawl. Now, let's say you're not Valar and you've got Venom gear. Each piece of gear is going to have a point total assigned to it. Yes, she does. I talk to her more than you, Julie J. Believe me. She has got, when I talk to Valar, I want to order like a New York style pizza. Immediately. That's the first thing that pops in my mind. It's like a tough New York, Brooklyn. Check out my gear, Kills. She ain't gonna die. Right? All right. It's like, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. If you do not have triple, quadruple Savage gear, you can have Venom gear, but you need to upgrade it or you need to get some of it off the auction house. So I'll give you an example of what each piece of gear would be. So let's say Savage gear, there's 14 pieces, and you need a gear score of 75 to get into a Brawl. Well, 14 pieces of gear times 5 is going to be 70. So when you add the gems and glyphs to it, it's going to give you more of a point total. Moonshot, what? This might be a little bonfire trash talk. I'd like to say, please be on your game and remember the rules, because I don't want no one to lose a game because of a penalty or typing wrong, putting the wrong line. All right. Now keep in mind, yes, that is a great call out with the rules. And also remember, all of y'all are going to have double challenges. I don't want somebody to lose a game because I make a mistake. So obviously we're going to be tolerant with the challenges. Somebody forgets, we get in the middle of a chat or something happens, somebody didn't move, and then it's like I forget, and they say, well, I have to use my challenge because you forgot. We're going double challenges. So we want the best gameplay to win. But make sure you know the rules about typing up on 2 lines as well. All right, so back to the Brawl. Who wants to see never before sneak peek auction house pictures of what is in development for the portal? If you do, give me those 999s right now, because this will allow you to sell a piece of Savage gear to somebody that needs it, and there could be people that need it for the Brawl, to sell a piece of Raven gear, Prism gear, Venom gear. J-Law the Wall might say, you know what? My gear score is 70, dang it, and I need one more piece of Venom gear. And then Crimson's going to say, I got one right here. Let me put this up on the auction house. 100,000 dead dimes right there. And then you can move some of this. So here you go. These are the first images. These are not the backgrounds of the auction house. And I'm going to show you just a little bit of interaction with this. And again, tonight's stream is not going to be super long. It's going to be about 45 minutes or so. So we got a few things to cover with you guys. So here are a few sneak peeks. All right. New UI. Here's a snapshot of overall inventory. You can see up along the top, home, profile, shop, characters, auctions, inventory, guild, and then log out. Okay? Nothing special here, but here's where some of the magic starts to happen. Okay. This is where you can go into the item. Now remember, you can enhance items, you can trade items. Now you have a little message down at the bottom. Sell this item on the auction house. So now you hit the button. When you hit this button to sell it on the auction house, item pops up. Set minimum bid price. Right now you see dollar signs. There will be no dollar signs. You are going to have a burn coin logo, a dead dime logo, and a kills coin logo. And I am also going to make an announcement that my map maker, who created the burn coin logo, which is absolutely beautiful, by the way, is also, once we finalize the maps for the next battleground, they are close, is going to be working behind the scenes to reimagine the Dead Dimes logo and also the Kills coin logo. So we're going to have 3 different currencies in there that are not dollar signs. So you will be able to post it in the currency that you want and get the investment back that you want. So if you want to transfer burn coin, the burn coin will be sent to me and I will load it in somebody's account. And then if you sell it for burn coin, you message me and I'm going to transfer that burn coin back to you. So here's the way that would work. Busy says, hey, Kills, I don't have any burn coin on my PDL site. And I'm like, Busy, send me 10 billion from your trust wallet to my trust wallet. All right, cool. Then I load up her account with 10 billion burn coin. Then somebody posts an auction for burn coin, and then Busy buys it with burn coin. It shows up there, and then the person that gets it can message me and say, hey, Kills, I got 10 billion burn in my account. I want to cash that out. I'm going to say, okay, let me send it to you from my trust wallet, and now you've done a burn coin transaction without linking your wallet. Those are going to be some of the first stages. You can also do it as Dead Dimes, which is going to be a little bit easier. That is going to be the most common. Or you can do it in Kills coin, which is going to have a cash equivalent. All right. So this is one of the screens where you can go in, you set your price, you set the duration of the auction. All right, check this out. Now you got arrows so you can scroll around and see what is up on the auction. So let's just say, you know what, I want to see, oh, there's my Venom gear. Oh, somebody's putting a Judas up here. I'm buying it. Tammy's selling her fuse. I'm buying it. And now you can scroll. You can see when the auction ends. You can bid on it. All right. Again, says bid down here. Obviously, they were in a little bit of a hurry. This is bid. You can place your bid on that item. You just put the amount in there, and then you bid on it. Here's some of the auctions. Let's say you've got auctions up. This will show the ones that you have listed. All right, and last of all, check it out. Look at this. This shows when the auction ends, shows a list, what the offer is, and whether or not you want to bid on these. So it's going to be a lot of fun. This is going to be like a game inside of a game. This is going to allow you to get more gear, more items, and also participate in the economy. All right, let me show you. All right, notice this is a little fuzzy. I've enlarged the image, but I'm going to show you a little bit of the path. This isn't perfect. They're still doing it. So this is actually a live HTML. So if I go in and just look up where it says auctions, you can barely see it. When I put my mouse over the top of it, see where it says my auctions? I can drop down, hit my auctions, and it takes me to the next screen. I can click on one of these items, and it gives me the offer list. And then none of these links are active, so you see when I click it now, it just highlights the auction up at the top. So then if I go back, that gives you a little bit of the overview and how the path is going to take place. Now, with all this being said, you're also going to have, it's not just going to be a tab. That's after you walk into the auction house. So once you walk in, you're going to have those drop downs. But you're not just going to do it from that tab. It's going to give you an auction house background. So you'll be able to click on some other things that you can interact with. That is going to be on your profile page. But again, these are the first 7 images that we've got out there. All right. Any questions? Questions, comments? I see some excitement there. A lot of excitement. So we got Faction Wars coming up this week. Isle of Illusion 2 coming up. Ask away. You got a question about Burn Coin? Go for it. The NFTs? No. So with the Trust Wallet, sorry, no, NFS, never sell. Oh, sorry, I thought she meant the NFTs. Yes and no. Okay? When you do a transaction and you're sending it from one person to the next person, it counts as a sale. It's a temporary sale. So you're kind of selling it for a split second to send it to someone else. But it increases the value because it creates burn. So anytime there's a transaction, because it's a deflationary token, all transactions are good. The only transactions that wouldn't be good is if, this would be bad. Let's say you wanted burn coin in your account, and you sent me 20 billion burn, and I'm like, okay, I'm putting it in your account, but I'm going to sell it, and then I sell it, and I turn it into cash. Turning it into cash is not good for the token. Adding more burn coin is good for the token, and using it is good for the token because it burns it, which means there's less in circulation, which means the value of it goes up. But if anybody cashes out, and anybody can at any time, I mean, you can sell your burn coin and turn it into cash. I would not, especially now, I would wait until BNB at least goes up again because BNB has taken a big hit. Crypto's taken a big hit. It does seem like it's starting to creep back up a little bit, but BNB is down probably about 25% since we rolled out the coin. So I would imagine our burn coin is down 25% because it's tagged directly to BNB. So as BNB goes up, the coin goes up. Now, the more people that buy it, it goes up as well too. But I've asked you guys not to go crazy with buying it. In fact, I've asked you guys not to buy it. Just let it kind of rest for a little bit until we get it out there and do a little bit more stuff to it. Because I do plan on more of our activity, more of our games being tied in to crypto. But this is at least a interim way to use that. You might have a few $100s in burn coin and say, hey, this is going to work well for me in the auction house. I can turn this into economy. Now, who remembers what else we're going to roll out with the auction house? We teased this last week. I don't have it in front of you right now. And it's not going to happen as soon as the auction house rolled out. But there's a big, big implementation into the game that we're going to roll out. Very simple word. And it's called Who's Got It? Everybody's like, I know you covered. I know you. Recipes and professions. Recipes and professions are going to be things that you can do. You can farm resources. You can make items, which will provide a unique level of gameplay where there will be ways that you can play the fishing game. You can pick up items. Yep, you got it, Animal. Cookbooks, engineering, weapons, glyphs, gems, all of those things, you'll have a profession. So recipes and professions. All right. Now, I chose a few people today to represent something for me, and this is why I said it is a very unique experience. I'm not giving you anything, but I am going to show you something that hopefully you will screenshot, and it'll be very important to all the players, and it'll be important to some of the first people at RSVP today. So, is our Portal champion in the house? Is Portal champion Craven Light in the house? Where you at, Craven? Said he was going to be here tonight. I saw him a little bit earlier. All right, if you guys are ready to see the exclusive sneak peek of my passion, my goal next year, the first interactive online video game for Playdead Live. We're going to start out the Brawl manually, but this is a user interface that I have created as a mock-up. Here is your first sneak peek of what I want the Brawl to be next year, when you can log on at 1 in the morning and play against the computer completely by yourself in a different experience. So I've chosen a few models. So here we go. Quick sneak peek of what we're going to start working on later on this year into next year. My goal is to have this up by next summer. I know you guys are like, what? That's a long... Wait. Just wait. If we can have this up and running by next summer, it is going to be absolutely amazing. This would be our first PvP/PvE experience, and it would have a gear score component. Here you go, everybody. First sneak peek of the Brawl. All right, everybody, we're going to show you a few sneak peeks. And again, I wanted to get some people who had messaged me early and get their likeness into the game. And this could be all of y'all. This is why it's important. This is why the journey, the experience, the battles, the PvP. How about a medic? We only have one medic now, right? How about... boom. And you can see down the bottom, you want to select this character, yes or no. You want to fight Dom, yes or no. You want to scroll around, you want to fight Crowley, you want to fight Corbin. How about a warrior? Now that looks like an assassin, right? I think we need a tank. I did have a tank message me an RSVP really early. How about Tiny? Oh, look at Tiny. Tiny's ready to go. Now, does Tiny have the gear to go battle Dom on insane level? I don't think so. But if you work on your Savage gear, if you gem it, you glyph it, you might stand a chance going in and winning this battle. Now, I feel like I might have left out a class. Is there a class I left out? Oh, I think I left out the ninja, huh? How about Kel with the little ninja skills? All right, so we're going to be working on customized avatars. We're going to be working on more implementation. So when we create these characters, whether they're Crowley, whether they're Brackens, whether they're the Bounty Hunter, the Lost, Dom, any of those characters that you guys go through on Friday night, 3 years worth of data that's going to go into the portal. It's going to go into our heroes and villains. And then as we continue to create more weapons, more gear, more legends, more cosmics, as we create more maps and more battlegrounds, you guys can see it expands. It becomes bigger. It becomes more immersive. And you can't lose sight of the big picture. The little pictures are important. The Clash Championship is important. The Blackjack Championship is important. The Faction Wars are my favorite event. It's 3 months worth of playing and strategizing and competing, just like a season, and then it is elimination. And nobody likes to be eliminated. But then you come back out and you set your sights on the next vision and the next journey. And that next vision and the next journey all gets grouped together for inventions like the BRAWL, where not only will you be able to PvP, but when you have the BRAWL, when you will be able to have solo battles against other players, Tower of Torment, where you can go through different levels. Not only are we going to create customized experiences, it is more likely than not that these games also become app games at some point as well. We own the rights to them. So how cool would it be to go to the App Store and download PDL BRAWL and to see your character, one of the characters that you can use? So as we start to put more and more games on the portal, whether it's the fishing game, whether it's the trivia game, this is going to be our first version of interactive gaming. And you have your tier pieces. Craven was the first one, Julia. And I'm going to go back to Craven because he is our reigning Portal champ. So you have your faction war battles. You got your enforcer gear. You've got your Friday nights. You got your brawl. You'll have your gear score that you can level up to fight some of these NPCs. You know, I could see Ron with a leaderboard up there. So think about this. How cool would it be to have a leaderboard up there and you see, wait a minute, B-Dub killed Crowley on hard level? Wait a minute, I got to do that. So think about that. Turn-based combat, same thing we do. You don't even know what's happening. Behind the scenes, 2 a.m., Bonnie moves her character. Crowley moves over. Bonnie goes to shoot. He counterspells it. He goes to shoot. She uses a legendary, sends it back, hits him a couple more times, finishes him off. And then all you guys know is the next morning you see Bonnie's ahead of the leaderboard because she was the first person to take out Crowley on hard level. So those are going to be the things that you can do. You will be able to log into the portal, upgrade your gear, go into battle, play offline, well, you have to unlock it. You'd have to beat Crowley on the hard level to get to fight him on insane level. And then we can start rolling in Play Dead Live solo tournaments. We could even have a version of a faction war tournament. But some of our games will never, ever, ever become fully automated. But if I'm a gamer, which I am, I can see people that cannot necessarily get in to the Friday night event or may not be in a faction, but somebody that plays other video games is going to log in, and what are they going to do? They're going to play this as a standalone video game. They're going to play this as an app. So when you see a game like Metroid, when you see a game like Final Fantasy, when you see a game like Warcraft, and you're like, okay, where did they get the Lich King from? Where did they get this from? When you log into our portal, you're going to see all of these characters that you guys have been fighting for the last couple years. You're going to see Lazarus. You're going to see all of these heroes and villains. You're going to see the history, the lore, the legends. Does it all make sense? Let me know if you get it now. Give me a 999. If you understand the portal, the importance of the gear. If you understand the Twine stories. If you understand the auction house. If you understand why we're going to have archives and heroes and villains. That we consolidate all of that stuff that you guys do. All right, so I'm going to kind of walk you through sort of a video game type of mentality. I typed this up for the mods the other day, but I want you guys to sort of understand the path of this year. I'm just going to go to this year. Well, actually, I'll go back a year. Okay? Because a year has flown by. Let me show you how fast a year has flown by. Do you guys remember what we were doing a year ago? All right. I'm going to give you like the speed version, okay? You guys were just getting ready to get roasted in Crucible's crematorium. Now, I'm going to give you the story, okay? Not the PvP, not the castle raids. I'm going to give you the story. You're probably like, wait a minute, seems like just yesterday we did that. It's a year ago. Crucible's crematorium, and you got all the way through it. How many of y'all remember last December when you were on the shattered streets and you were looking at pictures of Ebenezer Scrooge? Ghost of Christmas Past, Christmas Present, Christmas Future. Almost a year ago. How many people remember getting locked in a snow globe and breaking out of the snow globe only to start your adventure through the Dark Asylum? That was January. Doesn't seem like that long ago, does it? And you went through those hallways and you started getting flashbacks. 2 months you went through the Dark Asylum. You had to deal with the warden. And then you had that epic battle of good and evil. And come to find out, the trial of the bounty hunter was experimental drugs. And when you took that left in the Dark Asylum, it took you through the tunnel of torment. Each one was a different portal. Week by week, you went through each color, being followed by an image of the bounty hunter. And the last portal you went through, you guys got turned into a bunch of old folk, right? And then you were at the precipice of the dark crypts, and Crowley was guarding the door. And for 2 months you went through the dark crypts, and you had to deal with Crowley and Dom and Aisha. And you got through it and got through that little... They stole your dragons. They took your dragons, man. All of them. And when you went through that portal to Lazarus Lagoon, you're like, hey, we're going to get our dragons back. Right, Dimes? And for 3 months through the summer, you dealt with Bowser. You dealt with the Saw Boys. You had fishing contest, roulette contest, Redbeard raids, only to run into Vlad. And as you got through Lazarus Lagoon, here you are in the Isle of Illusion a year later. Now, what I just described to you, hopefully you visualized it. It is a path from chapter to the chapter to chapter to chapter. We did this 2 years ago. We started out in the asylum. Once you broke free of the asylum, you went to Crowley's farm. After you went through Crowley's farm, you went to Jigsaw's jungle. Burning Bay, Crimson Cove, Salisbury Isle. Each stage is a chapter. Each chapter has a different experience. The year has absolutely flown by. But if this were a video game that you were playing stages, you could see each checkpoint. Some you won, some took a little longer. All of that content is relevant. All of your experiences, all your decision making is what gets rolled up into how we articulate our history, our lore, and also the future games such as the Brawl. And that, everybody, that's all I got. That's all I got for you guys tonight. Enjoy your evening. I'm going to play a couple songs at the beach. A couple of my favorite. I've got 2 or 3 tracks that I have picked. When you hear them, you're probably going to remember various chapters. But I'm going to wind it down. I want to thank you guys for being here. I wish all teams the best of luck Monday night and also Wednesday night. Good sportsmanship, good gameplay. Get all your items upgraded you possibly can. Go in there, give yourself the best opportunity to win. It really is about elimination at this point. We got 2 matches next week. We got 1 match the week after. And in the final week of September, we've got Max Awards. We got another Cyborg draft. Then we've got the All-Star for the brand new Battleground. And it is going to be more immersive and better than anything that we've ever done. So thank you guys for everything you do, for your time, your energy, for your support of the game. This is the type of thing that we can continue to do as long as our players continue to play, get involved, and are passionate about our game. And it should be about Play Dead Live experience first and foremost, because you guys are part, and your namesake, your likeness is part of something that I think can be very, very special. So have a good night, everybody. We're going back to the beach and enjoy a little bit of the luau music, and I'll be on mute while you guys listen in. Have a great night, everybody. Talk to you soon.
You and I, we were meant to be. I feel it in my soul. Feel it in my soul. Never separated, you and me. Broken made whole. Broken made whole. The world that tries to steal our hope tries to make us numb, but our love has overcome. And you, my dear, you are my prize. When I look into your eyes, love overflow, I'm never letting go. Follow me, I'll follow you. We will pursue everything together, do tests and trials, love renew. Yeah, we've made it. We've always been proven true. We've always been proven true. Still the world that tries to steal our hope tries to make us numb, but our love has overcome. And you, my dear, you are my prize. When I look into your eyes, love overflow, I'm never letting go. We were made for each other.
I wanna see the sunset over the ocean, feel warm sand between my toes, and have my heart stolen by a beautiful girl. I wanna kick back, relax and watch all the clouds skate beneath the stars and hear the waves crash to the beat of her heart. There's no one else around but her and me. There's nowhere on this earth I'd rather be. Sing it with me. I never wanna leave this place. Wanna call it home. I'm gonna call it home. Those better days, and they feel like home. Yeah, you feel like home. Love the way she lets her hair down when the wind blows her hair all around me. She knows I surrender to the way she glows, and I can't stop thinking about just how perfect this all turned out. No other word but free. Sing it with me. But I never wanna leave this place. Wanna call it home. Gonna call it home. Those better days, and they feel like home. Yeah, you feel like home. Fire burning set a few sparks of our own. Watch them grow into something beautiful. I never wanna leave this place. Wanna call it home. I'm gonna call it home. Maybe these will be those better days, and they feel like home. Yeah, you feel like home. Cry
can, I know your heart, and you will figure out. You love me now, 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 now. Love you now, I gotta leave. You love me now, 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 now. Love you now, I gotta leave. Goodbye, you heard it, feeling me. Goodbye, you heard it, feeling me. Goodbye, you heard it, feeling me. Goodbye, you heard it. I know you can, I know your heart, and you will figure